in 10 minutes.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, but she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone, 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 she's gone, 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 gone,
Katie's World in 9 minutes.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Sunshine when she's sunshine when she's
Katie's World in 8 minutes.
Sunshine when she's gone. Wonder this time where she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, but she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
Katie's World in 7 minutes.
This time where she's gone, 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 ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Katie's World in 6 minutes.
Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away, and I know.
Katie's World in 5 minutes.
So I get it all. I wanna eat the whole cake. I'm not sharing. You should have learned how to bake. Yes, I want it all, so I get it all. I wanna eat the whole cake. I'm not sharing, I'm not sharing.
You should have learned bitches love cake.
Decisions, but I want it all, so I get it all. I wanna eat the
Kitty's World in 4 minutes.
cake. I'm not sharing, I'm not sharing. You should've learned how to bake. Yes, I want it all, so I get it all. I wanna eat the whole cake. I'm not sharing, I'm not sharing. You should've learned how to bake.
Decisions between a family or a porn star. I'm a live sports car, live it or the whole bar. Headache for my management, gossip column president. Your mom and dad might hate me, but in 5 years I'm the president. I want a girl, I get her, and I get her friend. 5 girls singing in my bed, this time my own band. They love me in my peak, but this love is fake. Every day's my birthday, this bitch is love cake.
Katie's World in 3 minutes.
Decisions, but I want it all, so I get it all. I wanna eat the whole cake. I'm not sharing, I'm not sharing. You should've learned how to bake. Yes, I want it all, so I get it all. I wanna eat the whole cake. I'm not sharing, I'm not sharing.
You should have learned bitches love cake.
Katie's World in 2 minutes.
Hey kids, it's Borgoy. Do you know what's hardcore?
Me shoving an elephant up your sister's back door. She wants foreplay, I don't wanna play. What for? This bitch is so used, I wouldn't sell her on a second-hand store. Cause her pussy is so wide that you can put your head inside. Bring 10 of your friends and have yourself a ride. I'm telling you, this bitch is crazy, she needs to be arrested. She'll suck your dick so deep that you'll feel your dick digested.
Nympho, I'm a nympho, I'm a nympho, I'm a nympho. You can get in my pants, give the intro. I love my mom, my dad, and my dildo.
She's a
Katie's World in 1 minute.
She's an info. She's an info. She's an info. She likes to fuck all day. She never stops.
You'll be the 2 girls, she'll be the cop.
Katie's World in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Katie's World starts now.
Hi, Elmo.
Oh, hi, Miss Katie.
Are you ready to play dress up?
Dress up?
You said you wanted to play dress up. Well, don't you?
Well,
Come on, Elmo. Don't you want to play?
what do we do?
Elmo.
Oh, happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Wet Tuesday. I don't know where you are right now, but as for me, my panties aren't the only thing that's wet right now. It is a monsoon outside, and half of me is soaking wet. Anywho, welcome to the 23rd edition of Katie's World on RazRadio.com. Anywho, you can catch me every Tuesday live, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am your grand dame of the .com, the purveyor of the peculiar, the one, the only, Miss Kinky Katie. With me back is my usual co-host with the most, Mr. Dave.
What's up?
Hi, Forto.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, hell, I ain't been drinking.
Hi. I don't think my mic's up. Turn it down.
Yeah. It's one of those moods. If you guys want to join in on the conversation, you can call 941-421-0401. You can also get us on Skype, Raz, that's R-A-S, space, radio, R-A-D-I-O, space, the number 1. And you can always get me on Twitter, at Kinky Katie Radio. Dave usually fucks off during the entire show, so fuck with him back. It's fun. If you want to fuck with him on Twitter, it's at Forto Jones. That's F-O-U-R. Yes.
Oh, you had to say that.
Oh, I certainly did. Just little things I'm going to do to you today to get you back from last week.
What did I do last week?
Did you forget?
Yes.
Really? Oh. Then this should be fun for both of us.
What is this? Oh, I guess it's Google Hang. Sorry, we're trying something new, or I'm trying something new. It's totally unsanctioned. And apparently Google's listening to us and flagged that song that we were just playing.
Nympho? Or
whatever.
Smack My Bitch Up.
Whatever. Probably Smack My Bitch Up.
Whatever. I don't fucking care. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're going to be recording the show or streaming live coming up soon. This is kind of a tester one, so you guys out there don't know where it's playing yet. So as of right now, because I got a little pissed off. Why the fuck didn't you tell me that you were going to be streaming live today? If it was, I would have looked all cute and I wouldn't look like a drowned rat.
Well, that's why I only put it out in the fan page, the Raz Radio fan page.
Oh, goody.
Well, there's only...
Are you serious? You put the link on there?
Yeah. How do you think I got... Look, it's only Eric, Michelle, and Jazzy Dabs and Rob Revere's listening. And look, that's what you look like. See? It's not bad. It's my apartment that looks like shit.
All right, now I really have to do something next week to fuck with you.
Oh, shush up.
What's the matter with your one knee? Did you forget one of your knee pads this week?
Oh, God.
Was it a busy week?
No, I just fell off my bicycle, all right?
Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. Should I ask the neighbor? Zzz. Love thy neighbor?
I'm doing the best I can to love my neighbor.
Yeah, I know you are. Googly. And
well,
friends.
I haven't fooled around with her. I mean, I haven't slept with her.
Lately.
No, I never slept with her.
Allegedly.
Never did.
Whatever.
Googly? Never did.
Of course.
I would remember that.
Because would you really? You forgot where
true.
You misplaced a firearm. How would you? Come on now. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, if I was that drunk, there's a pretty good chance I wasn't erect anyway.
Something in me tells me that it doesn't really matter. I mean, you could claim whiskey dick all you like, but she looks pretty damn determined, and I think that she would do whatever she could to get you hard. And if it wasn't by manual or oral copulation, if you like me to get a little clinical and serious, she could have fucking taped your dick in a splint like to a popsicle stick. I wouldn't put that past her.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might have had some sounding action. She might have inserted something into you, too. Maybe it was a dog toy or whatever she had laying around. Just saying.
Hey. I
I
asked you to keep that quiet.
I'm not the one that said a thing.
Yeah, I got to watch what I say to you.
No, you don't. I'm a good girl.
I know.
Where is it, by the way?
It's Katie's World.
Did something with it.
All right, instead of talking about me, let's talk about your topics of the week.
Yeah, well, first of all, did you have a nice weekend, a nice Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah, it was plain and boring. I did really nothing aside from the biggest highlight was I fell off my bicycle.
That was a highlight?
That was the highlight. See, for a guy like me...
Because he wasn't really riding his bike.
I was really riding my bicycle. There was a witness to it.
Oh, God, there was 3 of you there?
Yes, we were in the mangroves off of Gandy Boulevard.
See, if you guys know anything about my co-host here, sometimes he has little pet names for the people that he's with. So I guess bicycle is his new. Well, you know, Michael Jackson had blanket, so you've got bicycle. I like to ride my bicycle.
I'll bring that fucker out from my bedroom right now.
I like to ride my bike. Yes, baby bird bukkake.
All right, moving on. Moving on.
Did the kiss it make you feel a little better?
Oh, I'm gonna throw something at you. And even though I don't want to do that.
A syringe again?
No,
or
I
a fucking hacky sack?
I have that ball here.
Yeah. See, now if you do, we're gonna have it witnessed on camera that he's chucking shit at my head.
I do admit that I chucked something at you. I wasn't trying to get you, and I hit the microphone stand. Thankfully, I didn't hit you. But that's not even where I was aiming for. I was aiming a foot over, and
I'm gonna bring something so nasty and just fling it back at your head. If you chuck something at me, I
will never do it again.
Me.
I promise I will never.
I even
do
brought
it.
you dinner.
I know, and it was so good.
I'm nice like that.
I know.
It's because it's like I've got Hansel and Hansel. I love to feed my children, get you nice and fat, and then I can slaughter you and eat you. Are you kidding me? I love it. All right. Now, you are probably too old, but your son might...
What?
You might have read this book.
Okay.
You might have read this book to your son.
Okay.
But it's called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Uh-huh.
It was from the same guys that... they wrote like The People Under the Stairs. And so, anyway, it's a kid's book, but it's scary stories derived from urban legends.
Mm-hmm.
And... if the stories weren't fucked up enough, the illustrations were creepy as hell. And the books came out between 1981 and 1991, but they freaked me out when I was little. Like Big Toe, and there was the Hook, and there was the man, like in the rusty whatever. Well, anywho, the writers of Saw, yeah, they pitched the idea to CBS Films about making this children's book into a movie. And they said yes, they got the green light for it. So they're going to be doing a movie based on these books, and this is definitely not going to be a kids movie, especially if the guys from Saw are going to do it.
Right, exactly.
And it's a fucked up, scary book to begin with. Yeah, so you guys got that coming for you.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot about the Big Toe.
Well, you know,
seems that moniker is sticking with me. And, somebody made a point actually at Robstock. I was like, I really don't like it. And they're like, bullshit, it's your fucking avatar on Facebook. I was like, yeah, you got a point.
Yeah. And you did post a picture of it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a pseudonym, Dave.
Yeah.
No.
The Toe. It's awesome.
You're the Toe.
I know. That could be worse, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can call you the Toe MIA.
Maybe Toe Jam. That would be worse.
Jam it out with the toe. We'll put up missing posters. Little Toe, won't you come home?
Skin Biscuits just tweeted out that my bicycle accident was the highlight of his weekend. And he hashtag for Toe Knievel. I only wish I was doing something fucked up. I was just riding along, hit a fucking pothole in the grass, knocked me off balance, and since I have toe clips on my mountain bike, couldn't get my feet out fast enough and went right over on the side.
Well, it's just like the girls.
Rookie.
It's like the girls running away in horror movies. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall.
Exactly.
Leave her. Move on. Get the fuck away. So, but it was just very nice of your friend to help you out with that. Make you feel all better and safe and secure.
Hey, I'll have you know that I was riding with a girl.
Sure.
Okay. It was.
Whatever keeps you. Mm-hmm. So when's the last time you ate at McDonald's?
The last time I ate at McDonald's.
Yes.
It's not that long ago, but
you don't have to be fucking precise. You can just give me an approximate.
Within the last 3 weeks.
Thank you.
I did the drive, so I ate some shit breakfast.
Where exactly did you eat it at?
Jacksonville, and here in
Okay,
Tampa.
so Florida.
Yes.
Yeah?
Florida. yes.
Great. Okay. Well, this woman, the 31-year-old Michigan woman, and I have to say, if you guys have ever watched Coming to America, her name is Lisa McDowell. I know, like, that can't be fucking real. Her name is Lisa McDowell. Well, she was in McDonald's, and she got one of those chicken sandwiches, like from the dollar menu.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I just read the article.
well, she noticed a glob of mayo on the side of the bun. You know, and she was already halfway through eating it, so she licked it off. She immediately realized something was a bit off by the taste. She said that she gives her man a blowjob on birthdays and holidays and knew exactly what it was. So
Right. It says here the texture was familiar.
she knew it was jizz.
Right.
All right, so she called the manager, who denied the allegations, denied this even happened. So she decided to go to the health department and take it on herself. Well, guess what? Not one, but 2 sets of male DNA were in that glob of cum found in her sandwich. So,
Circle sandwich construction.
but to top it off, wait. Days later, she noticed an infection forming around her mouth, which turned into pussy blisters. Yeah, she got herpes from the cum lace sandwich. And the 2 employees who gave her this special sauce were fired.
Fired?
Yeah, they were fired, and the manager went on to say that, well, we can't watch our employees every little move. We just hope that they do the job that they're supposed to do. I would not be satisfied with that.
Wait a minute. All right, so where did
This
this
is in
happen?
Michigan.
Michigan?
Michigan.
And wait a minute. That's probably... Oh, the link doesn't work. That's probably a criminal offense. They shouldn't have...
Yeah.
It's almost like they're cops. They just get fired. No. That should... Especially since...
That's like if you give a person AIDS knowingly, if you knowingly give it to them, then you can get charged with intend to some sort of felony, not homicide, not murder, but it's like intend to do bodily harm. I don't know what premeditated something. Premeditated jizzing. I'm good.
I just read the comments.
Well, I don't read the other people's comments because I like to throw on my own. Go ahead. What?
It might be fake.
Oh.
We don't care.
I don't
It's
care.
on the internet.
It's entertainment, right?
Yeah. It's because I can you get herpes from jizz?
Yes. What?
Herpes from-
It's an STD, sexually transmitted
No,
disease.
it's a virus.
But the virus usually has to be in something. I don't think
It's-
herpes.
There's 2 different
Well,
kinds.
'cause-
There's 2 different strands of herpes. There's vaginal and there's oral. You can transfer either one to either orify.
Yeah, but I thought it was not fluid-based transfer. I thought it was. Oh,
No.
good.
You can get it through cum.
That sucks.
Yeah. So
Why? Is that what the comment said, Dave?
you can get it through
I guess
cum.
I gotta stop sucking.
You heard it here, folks. He finally, we get him to out himself. God, do you know how taxing it is to keep dancing around this subject? Well, good, great. Now that it's out in the open, I am very happy to say, welcome to the other side of the rainbow, Dave.
I know. And where was I when you first knocked on the door today?
I'm not sure. You were...
I said I had to come out of the
That's right.
closet.
He said he was in the
I was
closet.
in the closet.
So good. You came out. Now you came out. Everyone, please
Yeah.
remember this show. This is the groundbreaking show that Dave finally came out of the closet.
I didn't come out of the closet.
I know you were never really in it, but at least you admitted it to yourself. We already knew. I mean, all of us, all of your friends and shit, we knew.
Nobody knows.
Well, they do now. Fibonacci. Anyway, but
You watching over my computer over my shoulder?
over your shoulder, you've got 4 fucking monitors sitting over there. How can I not see it?
No. All right, whatever.
I love it. You have no comeback for this. You just whatever.
All right, let's keep going.
All right. So the next one I have on my list, I'm kind of going to skip it and use it as a filler later because I just really don't feel like getting all bitchy right now. But I will just tell you what the subject is anyway. So, yeah. People who have celiac disease have a legitimate problem with gluten. People with gluten sensitivity, it's all in your fucking head. And this is proven, and there's clinical studies, and that's what this article and shit was about, that I'll just save it because I'm in a good mood and I don't feel like getting just fucking Oh, right now. No. I'm all for it because this girl that I've known forever since I was 5 years old, all of a sudden now, oh my God, I'm allergic to gluten, and as she's eating a fucking big bowl of pasta, and she's bitching, and I was like,
right.
if you don't have celiac, you're fine. If nothing bothered you before, you eat shit. She had the same surgery that I had. And she fucking downs sugar and candy like it's going out of fucking style. I'm like, I don't know how the hell you're not dead yet. I mean, she eats like absolute shit. And no wonder she has this fucked up stomach and can't shit.
Right.
It's whatever. Okay. I'm done with that. So, where's your preferred place to jerk off besides the couch that I'm now sitting on?
Right, that very spot you're on right there.
Yes. I know because the table keeps moving.
I actually just did it the other day, and I realized I haven't done it in a long time. I only do it like 2 or 3 times a year, and that would be in the shower.
Okay. Now, do you use the shampoo conditioner method? Do you use soap?
That is the main reason why I have Ivory soap, because it doesn't do anything. Because 25 years ago, I used to beat up in the shower a lot, and I used the soap. And if you use, soaps with perfume in it, it kind of fucks your dick up a little bit. So I was like, hey, why does this soap do it and the other one doesn't? I was like, well, because this one's 99 and what is it?
It's pure.
Right, it's 99 and 1/4, whatever the fuck the number is. So I use that.
It's a quarter moisturizer bar.
And I've been using Ivory since I'm a fucking teenager because of that reason.
Ebony and Ivory.
Well, here's the downside of doing that in the shower that I found. Every so often
you slip. I know.
No, because I usually do it right at the very end, right? And then I might have not caught a piece of
cum
jizz, from showering myself off, and it'll be on my leg. Then I'll be dry later on. It'll be this fucking slug trail on the side of my leg.
I got the ropes on me.
Right.
Got the rope. Oh my God, it's a jellyfish. Get it off. Somebody pee on me. Do you use that line often?
No, I don't have to.
You don't have to. They just do it. Say, oh, look, it's a jellyfish. Wink, wink. Piss on it. Now get out of my face. No? Okay. Well, whatever. Well, anyway, the reason I ask is because Camden, New Jersey. Yeah, an officer has been fired and charged with disorderly lewdness after he was caught jerking off in a Starbucks. Yeah. What he did is...
At the table?
Yeah, he did the pants-off dance-off at the table inside the coffee shop, and he was reported trying to put some extra foam on his latte. So he was inside the store, sitting down at a table with his pants down, and he was trying to dip his dick in his drink. Well,
really?
He was jerking off.
I just don't get it. He was on the force for 17 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did they fire him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they took him off duty.
Has been removed from duty.
So what do you think? He's got desk work now?
Yeah.
But
he's still getting paid.
He shouldn't.
Oh.
What if there were kids in that Starbucks? I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, if I want a frappe, not a fappe. Just, God. Oh, excuse me. How'd that sound on the other end?
A little light.
Well, the next time I'll use my other end. Sorry, I know you're no stranger of the ass. I've asked. All right, so oh gosh. Now the reason I like putting in where these stories are from now is just so you know that not all fucked up people come from Florida.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, so I thought I would kind of move it around the country a little bit. Just kind of help everybody out. Well, Portland, Oregon. Police answered a 911 call on Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. A woman in a BMW said her car was under attack by a pirate. Now, this wasn't in Tampa, so this is Portland, Oregon. Yeah, the attacker claimed that he was not a pirate, but he was a high elf. Now, he was armed with a sword, a shield, and a staff, dressed in chainmail and a helmet. And the elf admitted to dropping acid and identifying himself as the High Elf, engaged in battle with the evil Morgoth. Yeah, he was charged with criminal mischief and taken to the hospital. But here's a little backstory. Do you know who Morgoth is?
I don't know any of that shit.
Neither do I, but I can tell you because I know now.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I see it right here. Go ahead, go.
Oh, now you're reading the shit that's on the screen?
I'm scanning through it.
This is what the problem was last time. I had asked you to be on the ball and read something for me because I was trying to find something, and you had the biggest problem with that.
What? Just keep going. What's Morgoth?
Yeah, we're just gonna do some more stuff. Anyway, Morgoth is the original Dark Lord and master of Sauron in the Lord of the Rings mythology. Yeah. What is it?
Sauron. Sauron?
Wow. All right. CSC knows his shit because he reads all that stuff. I'm just still going Smaug. What? Did I do it right? Right. Whatever. Big old dragon. Anyway. He said he wasn't in his right mind and he was still rocking his new elf ears at the time, which I kind of think that's neat. I always thought for a while I wanted to do that. I wanted to get my ears actually cut and sewn.
Really?
To make pointed ears. Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
that's disgusting.
I don't care. I thought it was cool. I still think it's cool on some people, but I wanted it done. But then it would look pretty goofy because I'm quite large. Then I feel like Buddy the Elf. I like to whisper too.
I like his other comment here. He mistook the car for a shape-shifting demon.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. But he hopped on the hood and he tried to pop her tires with a sword, but there were some puncture marks already in the car from him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no one was hurt, but he's also a LARPer. Do you know what LARPing is?
Yes, I do.
Yes, live action role
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
My sword of Morthon! Let's all commiserate and go to Steak and Shake.
It's just live action Dungeons and Dragons, really.
It is. And it's cosplay and it's fun. I think if it gives people something to do that they enjoy, they're not hurting anybody. I say let them go. Let them be goofy.
It's still funny.
Fun. Hell yeah. All right, I would do it. I would. In fact, I kind of do. Well, I don't have anyone to play with. Because I know that you won't go LARPing with me.
You got that right.
I know SC won't go.
That's because we're men.
Oh, well, excuse me. I bet you Frank would go with me.
I
or
know, but I don't know if I could be nice and not laugh.
Right.
It's not polite to laugh.
No, it's not polite to laugh at people
The guy that walked his cat's probably a LARPer.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah, he probably was. Yeah, if you guys missed that story, we were quite shit-faced one night coming home from the bar at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it had been raining outside, so it was really wet. There was a guy outside walking his cat, like a big fluffy Persian cat, and SC couldn't take it, and he was absolutely hysterical, falling on the ground with laughter, screaming at the top of his lungs, "You're a fucking cat! You're walking a fucking cat! Ah!" I mean, he went up to the guy and got in his face like, "That's a fucking cat! Fucking cat!" It was not a very good scene.
That's not here. That's South Florida, right?
Yeah, that was in Pompano.
Right.
Yeah, we don't live there anymore. However, though, I think if I could get Number into a harness, I would totally walk her. She would freak out, though. What do you mean, who's Number? Numbrowski. Oh, yeah, my kitty. Numbrowski. Numbers. Numerific. Numtard. That's my kitty. She is. She's my kitty. She also responds to stupid. He's
really?
Stupid. He's like, "Hey, stupid." Yeah, that's what SC calls her.
She's not smart.
She isn't. She's not a very intelligent kitty, but I love her. She's a rescue kitty. There's 3 other little kittens that kind of hide under the trucks. They're the cutest thing. I can't have one, though. Because, well, I mean, it's good reasoning. It was just put the girly thoughts in my head. He says, well, if you take one, his brothers and sisters are going to miss him. And if you don't, never mind.
It's just true. You can't just have one out of the group. You got to grab them all.
Yeah, but then I don't want to be a crazy cat lady.
Well.
But I feel so bad. Oh, God, I get all stupid and girly. I'm like, ooh, are they okay? And there was raining. I was freaking out. I'm like, should I put out food? He's like, no. Should I put a little tent or something? No. I'm like, okay.
Did you know that cats will go from domesticated to feral in only 2 generations?
In 2 generations?
Yeah.
Right, where they become completely feral. Let's say, you lose your cat outside, right? Your domestic cat goes outside and lives the rest of its life outside, gets pregnant, right, and has a litter. That
And then the
litter's
litter's
litter
litter
will be completely feral.
Okay. So.
Because there's not a lot of domestic animals that'll do that quickly.
We got a wild cow. Brr.
Yeah.
Track it down. He doesn't want to go inside anymore. I don't know where that came from. It's all right though. We're gonna take an earlier break, earlier than before, because I gotta get some. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. When we come back, though, God, what a waste of a good piece of ass.
And anybody watching, I'm going to mute the mics that way they don't kick me off.
Yum, yum.
unmuted the mic. Okay, there we go. Sorry. The second thing that I wanted to say is that the strip is kicking in, thanks to Jazzy Dabs. It usually takes me about an hour and a half, but it's about 45 minutes in, and I'm feeling it. So the rest of the show might be a little bit fucked up.
Might be.
I'm gonna do my best not to, because that's what I do on my show. Is when I get high, I fuck up. I purposely try to fuck the show up, but I won't be doing that here.
Yeah, you don't have to try. You just
You
do.
mean I've already fucked it up?
It's all right. That's all good. But it's the thing is, but that her mother was saying that that's why she did it, because she was depressed and she was being bullied. Oh my God, bullied. But yeah, no, I'm gonna agree with that too. She did something because she wanted to, and she got fucking caught, and she didn't know how to deal with being caught. She didn't fucking own it. She didn't own up to what she did. Well, even she was. Wait a minute though. But she was saying, "Oh, it's porn star status. Like, I'm a porn star."
Right. She should revel in it.
Own it. Fucking, you did it. Okay. You had to know that someone was gonna see it. Well, what did you fucking think? That you're gonna do this shit and nobody's gonna see it? And then if you even mention one word about it, God, who doesn't look at porn? Give me a break. There's bound to be someone that you know that does porn.
Right. And it's not like this is from like 2004. This is from 2 years ago when this shit happens all the time.
Oh my God.
You know? She should have known.
Well, and then now everyone's going to that Duke chick, that Belle Knox. Going, oh, what are your thoughts about it? Who the fuck cares? Wow, you're a college student too who's 19 who does fuck flicks, and now you're uber famous for doing a couple of fuck flicks, and you're gonna be the host of a TV show. You're fucking going on radio stations everywhere. You're doing TV interviews. People are fucking fawning all over you.
Genius.
And she's not even that pretty. I mean, well, no, but I'm sure mostly everyone, when they do the porn makeup, you can turn even the homeliest girl into a gorgeous little sex pot. So
lighting and makeup, yeah.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Because I know I look a lot better when I've got the war paint on. But, you know, I just, I don't know, that's just one little thing that, I guess that subject just irritates the shit out of me, because there's like nothing you can do anymore. You can't even discipline your goddamn kids without someone saying, well, I'm going to call child service. Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Yeah, well, those people's kids are fucking running around like little dipshits wherever you go, putting their snotty little greasy handprints all over everything. You just want to fucking trip them. So you're going to scream and cry for no fucking reason because you've just had, I don't know, a large bag of candy and a Mountain Dew, and just fucking your mother doesn't care because she's got 4 more of you just like you. And I'm the bad guy for tripping them? I'm the bad guy. I was working at Sally's one time, and there was this woman that always came in. She kind of reminded me of Tan Mom, like tanning salon mom.
Mm-hmm.
Bleach blonde, platinum hair, and just leathery brown skin. And she wasn't very nice to begin with. Well, she brought in her kid one time, and the store was very cramped. Very tiny aisles, just claustrophobic cramped. Kids screaming, running up and down the aisles, and like knocked over a thing of acetone. A gallon jug of acetone. Now, I had told her twice, please watch your kid. Don't let him run around. There's dangerous chemicals in here. Nope, kid fucking knocks it over, and I yelled at the kid. I didn't say anything nasty, but I used a stern voice, a little louder than I normally would. Told him to stop, and then I had to fucking clean it up while everyone was dying and getting headaches, because, wow, those people get to go home, but we've got to deal with a whole cramped space full of acetone. And she yelled at me. She fucking flipped out on me, and she made me cry. I was only 16, but still, it aggravates me.
Yeah.
I should have just sat on her, because at that time I was fucking heavy.
I ate that fucking kid raw like sushi.
Dude, I would have. She was like German or Swedish, and so am I. So dip that kid in chocolate. Looked just like, it was thinner, but looked just like me when I was a little kid. Big blonde curls. I know you look at me now, you're like, huh? Whatever. It's all right. I was Gretel. Anywho, but you're gonna eat her. Oh, this poor crocodile. Yeah. There was this Russian woman. She was 260 pounds, and she was on a truck. It was actually a traveling circus, a circus truck. She wasn't buckled in, and the truck made a sharp turn, She tumbled into the crocodile pit on the truck. She crushed the crocodile, unfortunately.
In Russia, woman crush you.
Yeah, she was okay, but the crocodile was a 7-foot gator too. Oh, crocodile. Sorry, I don't want to get. Anyway, but it started throwing up, like continuously throwing up. They ended up rushing the croc to the hospital, to the vet, and he had suffered severe internal injury, but he's okay now. But the newspaper that published the articles, not to add like insult to injury, but told the lady that maybe she should try losing some weight and observing the safety rules. But oh gosh, I mean, I've broken some chairs before. I'm still terrified for those like those patio chairs.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm not gonna do anything to it now, but I'm still scared to death. If that's all that's there to sit on are those patio chairs, I'll stand.
Really?
And if I have to sit down on one, I'm very gingerly lowering myself down, and I try not to move. Dude, you know how embarrassing that is?
I do, actually. I went through really good patio furniture at my mother's house. It was like one of those chaise seats, and I went down right through it. And I'm calling my, because I couldn't get out. Right, I'm calling my mother. I'm like, Ma, right? And they come try to help me. I was like, no, get a camera first. It's like, I'm all right. My ass hurts a little bit, but I'm all right. But you got to get a picture of this because it's ridiculous that I made it through there. And I felt like shit. I was like, wow. I wonder if it's because I'm fat or the shit's been out there for too long. But
Oh, you didn't really feel like that much shit though if you told him to take a picture.
Still, it's funny.
Yeah, no way. I mean, my face would be as red as a goddamn cherry, and no.
The last 3 or 4 years, it's almost impossible to embarrass me. Whereas before that, it was super easy.
I bet I could do it.
It wasn't a challenge. I'm sure you could.
I about to say, yeah, you kind of put it out there like you're challenging me.
Well, I don't get embarrassed as nearly as much as I used to. Let's just say that. And I kind of appreciate the humor when I do stupid things. So I'm like, get a picture of this.
Just remember this recording next time I send you a video of me sucking your son's cock.
That's kind of wrong. That really is kind of wrong to say.
Yeah, he's old enough. He's a big
boy.
He can make his own decisions.
I understand that, but that's a little out of line, and I'm telling you right now, it's a little out of line.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's move on.
It's times like this that I make David a little uncomfortable.
Well, I'm not uncomfortable now.
He's just gonna get mad. Get mad.
That is the direction that it's going.
He's gonna get mad. We're gonna unleash the beast.
That'll be 2 times I get mad on this show.
Wow, one time wasn't my fault.
I know.
Right then. Aren't you glad they don't play that clip anymore? That sound bit.
Yeah, I shouldn't have brought it up.
Hey, I don't have that capability where I am sitting right now. So she doesn't Shifty still have that?
I don't know.
That sound clip.
He's actually asked me a couple of times, should I stop playing? I'm like, no, just it'll wear itself out eventually. I hope.
All right. Well, you know how we talked about it a couple of weeks ago? Well, no, wait a minute. Maybe I was with Eric.
Yeah, it was only last
week. We talked
week.
about this story.
I had come home just last week.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking this was a couple weeks before that we talked about this. Anyway, the story where the guy removed his rib and wore it around his neck.
I don't remember that.
Okay, so yeah, okay, that was with Eric. Yeah, well, there's this Asian man. He removed his rib. He had it under supervision of a doctor anyway, and he put it around his neck. Well, this guy, thank you, Jenny, for bringing this to my attention. This is some more flesh for art's sake. And even the picture of this 25-year-old Norwegian guy is slightly creepy. And he looks, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the YouTube sensation PewDiePie. PewDiePie! Anyway, he looks a little bit like him, but with more hair. If that makes any sense. It does to me. Anywho. Well, the guy, he suffered from a hip deformity when he was, since birth. And after the operation to replace his hip, he decided to film the operation, first off, and then display the bone. Art student and all. Well, he said he boiled the bone to remove any flesh and muscle from it. Then he ate it. He ate the meat with potatoes au gratin or something like that, and a nice glass of wine. He said it tasted like wild sheep. Ew.
That is that. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't think I've ever seen a hip bone. I thought that the pelvis is done, then there was a leg and a socket. Like, I don't...
He probably just got some cartilage and mostly bone marrow. Because that's really what some of these stocks are, just marrow from the bone. And a little bit of meat.
Oh. But he said that they left flesh on it. So,
yeah, so, all right, so here's the deal. Are humans rich in protein? I mean, is it...
Yeah.
So it's probably, it's probably not that bad. And you know what? You don't want to eat somebody else if you have the opportunity. Like, now I think about it, if I had the opportunity, why wouldn't I pop my pinky toe in my mouth like a grape? You know?
Yeah. Oh.
I'd take the nail off first.
Oh. Now, would you just pull it off, or would you clip at it?
Well, I would bite it off in my mouth,
Oh.
And I'd spit it out, and I'd finish eating it. Like those guys do with the sunflower seeds. You crack it open.
Kind of like jellied eels. You just pop it in your mouth.
Actually,
and bite all the meat off of the bone, then spit out the bone.
There's no fucking way I would eat that. Not even on a dare. Not even for money.
I've seen some nasty pussies that really should not be eaten. Well,
fortunately, I have not in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I've been pretty lucky.
Well, good for you. I've run into 3 that were. Well, one I didn't even get to see it. I was blind drunk, and I got to her belly button, and I started taking off her panties, and I got this woof of warm air hit my nose. And I was shit-faced at the time, too. This is the first time I ever went to Gainesville. I was 16 years old. First time going to a college party. Everything awesome. Well, of course, yeah. Me, hammered. What a surprise. Well, I was flirting with this girl, and my friends were all talking and stuff like that. We went into the bedroom, got her on the bed. We're making out and everything. I'm feeling on her pussy. I didn't do the finger sniff test because I didn't really know about it back then. So
yeah, you only make that mistake once.
Yeah. No, consider it 2 times, first and last. So, and she had nice titties, so I was sucking on her titties and playing with her. And then I was nosing down her stomach, and she had on these red, lacy little panties. I remember what they looked like. That little bow in the front. So I slid them down. I was trying to be all sexy about it, which in my head I was being sexy about it, but I'm sure in reality I was a fumbling mess. Just like,
Well, was she as drunk?
I don't know. I have no idea. So I got her underwear done, and as soon as they passed her labia, just this hot, humid blanket hit my face of this putrid vaginal nastiness. Just it was bad. It was like someone threw up in her crotch. It was like seagull spit. It was bad. So I got up, I threw her panties back at her, and I saw that she fucking stunk, and I walked out, made it out the door. I had 2 guys come in running after me. This is after I got thrown into the backseat of my friend's car because they said, we need to take you home or take you back to the door. And I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. So like, what the fuck did you do to her? What'd you fuck your friend say? She's crying. And I said, her fucking pussy stinks. And they're like, we have to get her out of here now. So that was my, yeah, that was my first experience with a nasty crotch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. It just makes me think of the blue waffle too. You know?
Yeah, and if anybody listening doesn't know what the blue waffle is, just Google
it.
Google it, yeah.
Ew. Get some extra syrup on that waffle. You know you want to have some, right? A little yogurt sauce. Maybe some fermented yogurt.
No thanks.
Spoiled.
No thanks.
Swirled. Ooh. Well, since we're kind of on the subject of like cum and stuff, since we had already talked about the special sauce on the chicken sandwich. Yeah, KFC. One of the kids had put there's like a page on Facebook like called Rant, like leave your rant on us for service workers. They tell about their problems and shit like that. Well, he said that he put his own pubes into a customer's order. Well, they couldn't track down the thing. They couldn't track down the customer. They didn't know exactly what happened, but it turned out to be a hoax. So, but that's only because they couldn't prove that it was real. So you never know. You could take the kid for face value and say, he put pubes in someone's food. But since you can't prove it.
Right.
So just be really careful about what you eat from if you're going to fast food places. I mean, you don't know if you're going to get jizz, if you're going to get some pubes, if you're going to get Dave's toe.
Right.
I know you think it's a tater tot, and it's not.
Your mother and father ground up in a chili.
Yeah, Scott Pitterman.
Scott Peterman.
What's his name?
Scott Tenorman.
Tenorman.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I bet you eat your parents.
that strip is really kicking in, so good luck I even remembered Scott.
I love this.
I can't wait till these are available in Florida.
Allegedly, they will be. But I don't know. So, what else is there to do in jail besides, I don't know, sleep and read? I've never been in jail, so.
Exercise, I guess?
I don't know. Well, this 29-year-old employee of Tootsie's Cabaret in Miami, I am familiar with the place. Yeah, she was arrested for allegedly stealing an iPad. Yeah, well, while she was in lockup, she kept taking her clothes off and exposing her boobs and her butt and her crotch and all that shit, and she was yelling obscenities. Well, the officers didn't find the iPad, but she was still charged with resisting an officer without violence, even though she did slap one of the cops' arms and yelled, "Don't touch me, bitch." But while she was in lockup, I mean, not only did she keep exposing herself and shit, but she started to masturbate too. And she was making a ruckus, and she offered the guard a blowjob to release her.
Oh boy.
She also shocked the judge with the whole situation, and he said, like, file this under, like, whoa or oh, whoa Nelly or something like that. Something stupid. But she was only given a $100 bond for resisting arrest and no citations for the sex acts or anything like that. Yeah.
How could you be arrested solely and charged solely with resisting arrest?
I don't know.
Because there's some sort of causality loop there.
Well, yeah,
in order for you to get arrested, you have to do
something wrong.
But if what you're doing wrong is resisting arrest,
then that should be right.
Right. You can't be charged with resisting arrest alone.
If you have no reason to be arrested in the first place.
Right.
See? No, I'm with you on that. I'm actually with you on that.
Good.
You don't know how bad I see that thing you're playing with, and I just want to, like, shove it somewhere. Not at me.
There's no needle.
It doesn't have to have a needle. Put the cap on it. That's elongated and tapered, right? Right.
Yeah.
He's playing with a syringe, and I haven't done any ass play in so long that I'm starting to have, like, weird dreams about it. Like, I want to. No, I put my hair in a ponytail, and I find myself, like, fingering my ponytail, like sticking my finger, like, right down in the middle. If you guys haven't done that, if you've got long hair, your girl's got long hair, try it. It feels kind of neat. Yeah. But, yeah. And I've been getting so many more followers on Twitter that are all, like, into pegging and stuff like that. And I'm like, I just want to make someone yell. Oh, that's right. FetCon is coming up. What was it? August 5th, 7th to the 10th? 82nd. So, yeah, FetCon's coming to Tampa, and I am in desperate need of something to wear. So I'm trying to see if my friends or any of the company or media stuff want to outfit me for the weekend event. Please email me, kinkykatieradio@gmail.com, for any solutions or if you have anything in mind. I will be attending as media and as promotions. So if you guys want to get some free promotion on 3 of my internet radio shows, that is 3. That is mentioned live on air on the show. That is also mentioned and links put on my personal website, which gets several thousand hits a day. I will also be talking to you about whatever I'm wearing during interviews and whatnot, and you're going to be getting a shit ton of pictures. So, if you guys are interested, like I said, please let me know and share alike. That's, coming up soon, August. I need to get that going.
It's August 7th through the 10th.
7th through the 10th. Good. I mean, there's a couple of things I definitely need. Not so much as I want, but I need. Like boots. I need new thigh-high boots.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
Exactly. But I was asked already to make up another Amazon wish list, so that will be coming soon. Oh, Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got a text. I thought it was something that pertaining to the show, but it's not. It's actually. I was starting to read it. I'm like, okay, yeah. So sorry, I didn't mean to blank out for a bit.
Where's your bagel?
It's in my stomach. You want to see it? I'll get it for you.
Go and baby bird.
Ooh, yeah, I'll baby bird it. Baby bird my bagel.
If I can baby bird back to Dave.
Okay, Dave, you game for the baby bird?
No.
Come on, it's a pepper jack bagel.
You could be
It's
a
good.
little. You could be baby bird meat.
No.
Baby bird meat. It's like the human centipede, but no
Yeah.
ass.
Right. I have no interest in that.
No bodily fluids, really.
Come on,
Oh,
you
yeah.
love it.
We'll have to end the show early.
You only got 5 more minutes. We're good.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we're stopping a little early.
What are you talking about?
No, it's 4.5 minutes.
And 82 toothpicks later.
Why don't you throw out an avocado and snorkel?
The movie that you just watched.
Oh, right. I ended up, we got Nymphomaniac, and we ended up watching Volume 2 first because we didn't know there was a Volume 1, and we had already bought it. Anyway, but watch Volume 1, then Volume 2. It'll make more sense.
Like the way you would. Like
Yeah, like you would normally. But Nymphomaniac, I was Shia LaBeouf, isn't it? LaBeouf. You do. You see the LaBeouf's LaBeouf.
You see his, yeah.
You see his
Boofing.
wang dang. You
And
do.
which-
You see him
You see
boofing.
his cock and his face in the same shot.
Yes,
So
you do. So you
there's
know.
No fucking denying.
There is no denying that as LaBeouf's LaBeouf.
What movie was this?
Nymphomaniac.
And
And
what did you say about 1 or 2?
There's 2 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch them both, but watch them in order.
Okay.
Got it?
We didn't know there was 2.
Yeah, we didn't know that there was 2.
Gotcha.
But I mean, and it's you do see full penetration. You do see like a 13-year-old girl sucking some old guy's dick in a train. And I mean, of course she's not 13, but I mean, she's meant to be a young kid.
She was 17.
17, whatever. Anywho, but watch the movie. It's all about this woman who she's an nymphomaniac. She's proud of it. She even goes to a meeting and she's like, you know what? She's like, fuck all of you guys. I'm not trying to pretend anything. Yes, I'm a nymphomaniac and I love my dirty lust. And she just fucks anybody. Well, almost anybody. I can't give away the ending.
Yeah,
So-
I want to watch this.
It's a good movie, and there's there's slow parts, and then there's stuff that you think have absolutely nothing to do, and they'll like trail off of sex, but then you'll see full on fucking, and just like bang 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 bang. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice.
And just remember the numbers, the number 3 and the number 5.
Okay.
Remember those numbers.
It's a Fibonacci numbers.
You'll see it.
Is
You'll know
that why you yelled out Fibonacci?
No, it's
Oh.
just now that I'm fucking seeing it everywhere. Like it was mentioned on something a long time ago, and now, I mean, maybe that's what they say is if you pay attention to a word, then you'll
Right.
end up hearing it everywhere now. It's because it's fresh in your mind. But I mean,
It's like when you buy a car, you all of a sudden see it all over the road.
Because we just watched Pi. That's why.
yeah. But I mean, I was hearing it before we watched Pi. Oh, speaking of, if you guys want to watch a really slow, slightly weird,
Slightly.
very weird movie.
Awesome. Full of awesome.
One of SC's favorite movies is Pi. That's P-I. Pi.
You know, I went to school.
3.146.
I went to school with Darren Aronofsky.
See?
I know that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome movie.
We were in the same television class together.
Best soundtrack ever.
Okay, I do like the soundtrack. You guys wouldn't really recognize it as you're watching the movie because there's only a very few sounds that I recognize.
Best soundtrack.
But the soundtrack is awesome.
I didn't like the movie at all, but I'll have to go back and listen to the soundtrack. I couldn't make it to. I shut it off at one point. I was like, because usually I just let the movie go. I was like, I got so fucking annoyed at the movie. I was like, I don't ever need to watch this again.
It's slow. I mean,
Yeah, I could see how people like it. It just wasn't for me.
yeah, it really wasn't kind of
I mean-
my thing either. But you know, I try to be open and because you never know because there's some shit that you never really like it till you try it.
Some people have to have good taste. That way we know what good taste is and bad taste.
Yeah, but I did like a lot of Aronofsky's other things.
That was his fledgling
He,
offering.
yeah, he did Requiem for a Dream.
I like that movie, but I feel so dirty after I see it.
Yeah.
Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
You could fire up the outro.
Yeah, I could do that.
You could. You got a minute or two, but
No, we got like 45 seconds.
Yeah. Well, we started a little late.
My bad.
That's all right.
That's what happens when I smoke.
That's
when I
okay.
ingest cannabis.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to the 23rd edition of Katie's World on RazRadioLive.com. Make sure that you check back every Friday now. It went from every other to every Friday. Is going to be One Night Stand with your host Amber and myself on Raz Radio from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday afternoons, you can get me on radioio.com for Sex Talk with the Dirty Girl, noon to 2. Very awesome. Love you. Gotta go. Run out of time. Check me out later. See you on iTunes. Peace.
Good.
Mallard laughed at this.